If you're like me, you get really excited when you see that the Sephora VIB sale is coming. Now, for those of you who don't know, this sale happens twice a year, in the spring and in the fall. And depending on what level you are, you can save 10, 15, 20% on everything that you've ever wanted to buy at Sephora. So it's a great time to stock up. However, it's really easy to spend hundreds or even $1,000 or more dollars at Sephora. Now, if you're also like me, you don't have hundreds and thousands of dollars to spend at Sephora. I mean, I'm an everyday person. I'm not a beauty influencer. I don't do this to make a living. So I really don't need to buy all of the things that I want to buy and that I see my favorite beauty influencers buying. This video is for the average person who shops at Sephora who probably shouldn't spend $3,000 on makeup and skincare. I'm just saying, not judging. Do what you want with your money, but I can't do it. But in this video, I'm first gonna talk about a couple of tips and tricks that help me to save money when I'm shopping at Sephora. And these are mental tips and tricks to help me to reel myself in because I can get out of hand. In the second part of the video, I'll just let you know what I got from Sephora this time around. But this is going to be a Sephora VIB haul for the average person. So first, here's a couple of mental tips to save money at your next Sephora VIB haul. And I realize that this video is coming late because the spring Sephora VIB haul already passed, but because of Rona, all of our shipments came late. So use these tips for the fall sale and for any sales coming up in the future. Tip number 1. Consider if you're actually going to use all of the things that you have in your shopping cart. And so by this, I mean, think about you have 4 different moisturizers in your shopping cart. Are you really gonna use all of those before the next sale? Or could you just wait until the next sale to buy the rest of those? So I think about, well, are these moisturizers just gonna sit in my closet for the next 8 months because I didn't get around to using them? And if so, then I probably don't need to buy them right now. Tip number 2, research the products first. So sometimes your favorite influencer might recommend a product that they really love, but then that product actually doesn't work for your skin type, or the ingredients in that product actually aren't that great. A couple of ways to do this are, if you are well versed in beauty product ingredients, you can just go ahead and look at the products online. Another way to do this is to look at other people like estheticians and dermatologists who talk about these products and see what they say about those ingredients. Actually research the ingredients, research the product, look at other reviews about that product and see if it's actually really worth the hype. Tip number 3 is similar. So see if there are dupes to that product. So again, there may be an $85, $90 product that does the same thing as a $10 product that you can find at Target or Walmart, or maybe actually even at Sephora or Ulta. So see if you can find a less expensive product that does the same thing. Tip number 4, see if you can get samples first. I go to Sephora and get samples of almost everything I ever want to try. That includes perfume, skincare, makeup, literally everything. I will go to Sephora and see if they can offer me a sample. And if for some reason they can't give me a sample in the store, a lot of the products that you might want to buy at Sephora, a lot of the times you can get those things as samples in beauty rewards. So if you shop at Sephora and you earn points, you can use those points to redeem samples. Tip number 5, see if there is a mini set available that includes the products that you're looking for. For example, I have always wanted to try Drunk Elephant. Drunk Elephant offers a set with many versions of many of their most popular skincare products. So I would recommend doing that first before committing to buying the full size. There are also other variations that you can do this with. For example, Sephora oftentimes will have a Sephora favorites for like skincare or fragrance, and you can just try a bunch of different products, different brands within that sample set. Tip number 6, and this goes back to one of my earlier tips about will you actually use it, and if not, then wait. Wait a while before you buy it to see if you still want it. I do this so often. I do this because I get buyer's remorse and I don't want to take products back. So I will wait, and I mean wait, like I will wait a few months, maybe until the next sale. And if I still truly really want it after all of that, then I'll go ahead and buy it. And tip number 7, if after you do buy it, you're having second thoughts about it, you decide, actually, this product's not really popping like I thought it was, I don't really like it, take it back. All right, let's get into what I actually got during the spring 2020 Sephora VIB sale. We'll start off with skincare. The first thing I got is this Clinique Rinse Off Foaming Cleanser. And this is a rebuy. I used to really use the whole line of Clinique skincare products. And so every time I would buy Clinique, and I usually would buy it from Nordstrom, they would almost always have a free gift with purchase. So I would get many versions of this and then just use them when I travel. This really helps for you to feel like your face gets that squeaky clean feeling without feeling dry. It pulls out whatever makeup you have left over after already taking off your makeup and make sure that it rinses all of that off. And it just really makes my face feel really clean. So I rebought this. And the next thing I got were face masks. So I love these face masks from Sephora, and these are my 2 favorite scents. Do these face masks really improve my skin? I think so, and they smell great. The next thing I got is this Sephora brand vitamin C and E Ultra Glow Serum. And this, of course, I got a sample first. And I used that at the end of 2019, and it helped to fade my dark spots so amazingly. Now I'll tell you, this formula is pretty watery, so if you don't really like watery products, then you may not like this, but it helped to fade my dark spots like a dream. And the next product I got is actually something that I had been looking very deeply into, and it's a line called The Ordinary. And this product is the Buffet. So the Buffet is packed with great ingredients for the skin, including multiple peptides and hyaluronic acid to help draw moisture into the skin. And I had been looking into this line for a while, and it's one of those lines that can be really confusing because they have different formulations that you have to be very careful with if you're going to use. So definitely do your research before trying this line. Another reason why I wanted to try this line is that I had really, as I said earlier in this video, wanted to try Drunk Elephant. And in looking deeper into those products, a lot of people were saying that The Ordinary could serve as a dupe for Drunk Elephant. The Ordinary is much cheaper, like tens of dollars cheaper. So I definitely wanted to give this a try. Next, I got 2 moisturizers. So the first one is the Belief True Cream Aqua Bomb, and the second one is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. Both of these, guess what? I got samples first, and now this is my first time buying the full sizes. So for the Belief True Cream Aqua Bomb, this literally feels like you're just splashing water on your face. It just feels like all of the moisture that you've ever dreamed for in life is just coming into your face, rushing onto your face all at once. So this feels really amazing. It's very lightweight, and so this will serve as my daytime moisturizer. And then the Kiehl's is a lot thicker and creamier and will serve as my nighttime moisturizer. Surprise, surprise, another one of my tips coming into play. I bought this Sephora Favorites sun safety kit, and so I've really been trying to get better about using sunscreen when I go out. I just didn't really know what sunscreen to get, so I decided, why don't I just get a kit that has multiple sunscreens, and then I can figure out which one I like best. So this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 different sun safety related things in them, including some vitamins actually. And there's also a full size version of the Dr. Dennis Gross Dark Spot Sun Defense. And so I'll show you what these sizes look like. So this is the full size of the Dr. Dennis Gross. And then of course there are all of these minis in here, which actually I suspect that these are gonna last me a long time. All right, so the next thing I got, I'm actually going to be returning. This is the Drunk Elephant, the Littles. So it's another one of those things where I said it's a good idea to go ahead and get sample sizes of things, like see if they have a kit where you could get miniature versions. I admittedly did not fully do my research before I purchased this. Not to say that this is a bad brand at all. I've heard great things about their products, but when I really thought about it, I am not ever going to feel comfortable spending $80 to $90 on a single product. And that's how much the full versions of some of these products cost. And for me, even if I try the minis, like let's say I love it, and then now I'm stuck with loving this brand, and I'm definitely not dishing out that money for the full size versions of the products. So I figured I don't even want to risk falling in love with this brand, because later down the line, I'm not gonna drop that kind of money. So unfortunately, I'm gonna take this back. I'm sure it's lovely. I'm also sure that there are probably dupes for it. The Ordinary, again, I heard is a dupe for this brand, so we'll see. The next thing is just a simple re-up. I just bought more of this Jack Black lip moisturizer. This is my favorite moisturizer, so it's pretty simple. Now we're getting into makeup. I didn't buy that much makeup because honestly and truly, I don't wear that much makeup. But I did re-up on two things that I really love. And this is the Fenty Beauty Concealer. So it's the Pro Filter Concealer. And I just got it in 420, which is my skin tone, and then 410, which is my highlighter color. And the other thing that I wanted to try from Fenty, and I have been waiting to try this for so long, probably about a year. And this is the Sunstalker Instant Warmth in the color Mocha Mommy. And so I have just really been wanting to try this for a long time, and I figured it's about time to bite the bullet and go ahead and buy it. Moving into hair care. The first thing I got was this Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. Now, this deep conditioner, I think retails for $32, $34, $36, somewhere around there. Hair care is something I do not play about. I will spend money on my hair. A better time than during the VIB sale to go ahead and try something that you've been wanting to try for a while. And the other hair care thing that I got is actually a re-up on this cleansing conditioner. It's the Mizani True Textures Cream Cleansing Conditioner. When I tell you that this conditioner makes me feel like I have put sticks of butter in my hair, like the amount of slip, you just have to experience it. If you have not tried this cleansing conditioner, I recommend this so hard. First of all, the slip, already talked about it, can't say anything else. Next, the smell is just like a coconut dream. I'm so in love with this stuff, if you can't tell. Definitely highly recommend this. Last, we have fragrance. So the first that I got is this Alien by Mugler. I'm gonna assume that that's how you say it. This scent, y'all, this scent is for grown women only. This gives me dark masquerade ball, like late night, definitely sensual type of scent. This is not an everyday scent for me. This is something that is definitely a special occasion. I, of course, did not get the full version of this. I tried it in the store and then decided to go ahead and get the mini rollerball version. And then the second that I also got a mini version of is the Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. This one, also a grown woman scent, but not to the extent of Alien. This is lighter, fresher. I feel like this could be someone's everyday scent. Like it would be easy to transition this from daytime to nighttime. So, I mean, this smells good. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the tips that I presented about how to save money during your next shopping haul so that we're not all in debt. And I also hope you enjoyed seeing what I bought. Let me know what you bought during the Sephora VIB sale and what you plan on buying next time. And let me know if you got any of the same things that I did and how you feel about them. If you liked this video, then go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, then go ahead and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. Next, I got, during the VIB sale to go, what better time to, yeah, for sure. One of those products, I completely lost my train of thought because it's just so good. It's just so magical.